And now the stock report, of course, thanks to Taylor Collison, led by my great friend of mine, David Pittman. So thank you very much for the sponsorship. Brilliant.
Oh, fantastic, mate! And
you're going to drill me with some questions, aren't you, at the moment?
We are, mate. We're gonna do the stock report, the buy, sell, or hold.
Yeah.
So obviously, we'll start with the Crows, and I was a very happy man on the weekend, finally getting our first win, North Melbourne.
Of course you would have been.
So
but you wouldn't have been happy halfway during that second quarter.
No.
I can't believe that Crows just disappeared. That's all it was like.
It was certainly an interesting game. Not a great weekend for South Australian football.
And look, I mean, Port should be 4-0. They really should be. They should have beaten, of course, was it Brisbane the week before, and then they should have beaten Richmond last week.
They should have, but we'll stick on the Crows.
Yeah.
Buy, sell, or hold?
Oh, look,
on the top
no question, hold. Purely because they'll get it together. It's their disposals that they're just too many turnovers, and it's got to wear you down, and that's what's happening. They are, going. I mean, we know that, there's issues with, probably Josh Jenkins and their other key, Tex Walker, with taking more marks, but it's still, you've got to be able to kick the ball to the contest, give them a chance, and actually there are other options, shorter. They're not using them. So I think they'll come good.
We're very quick to jump on the back, aren't we, and blame the first couple of key forwards. It's not easy. It's not easy to be a key forward.
And it was funny because Port played like it last week. They from half back to the wing and then into the centre, then back into the centre. They had great control, and then it was that final kick into the forward line. They weren't even close to their teammates, and the Crows did the same thing.
On that, do you think Crows top 4 contender, or they're just going to push in the 8?
Look, they'll win this week, and I reckon the Crows seem to be a team that can have a run on, and I still think they could be in the top 4.
And we've spoken about him already, Josh Jenkins.
Look, I would, it's really funny, and I would just like to see Josh perhaps given a bit of an opportunity when things are stale up forward. Maybe I reckon he might have been okay on Brown. He's a natural basketballer, which are natural defenders. He's 6'6". He moves, brilliantly, and he could have defended because Tali actually come to the club as a full forward. Yeah. We weren't going to win the game. I think maybe try him somewhere else. He could probably be a lot more versatile than what he's showing. I like to hold him.
Yep, holding. He'll come good.
Yeah. So, what about you? Hang on.
You know what I
There's a lot of Crow supporters out there.
A lot of Crows.
It's sort of like you at the moment.
Yeah, I'm...
You're selling, aren't you?
I'm selling. I'm giving him a run in the twos.
Okay.
Although the person that I'd bring up was Fogarty, and I believe he got a week.
Okay.
He got a week SNFL suspension, so maybe you don't. You sit on him, but I'm giving him a week in the twos. The Gold Coast Suns surprise packet.
Yeah, well, in the top 8. As it's St Kilda and Brisbane, no one ever thought those three would be 3-1. That's for sure. So they're doing nice. They're doing very nicely. I don't think they'll sustain to be able to stay in the 8.
Yep.
But they'll shake it around this first half of the season for sure.
So on that, you're buying, selling, holding.
In the 8.
You just on the Gold Coast Suns. Are they going to finish in the 8? Yeah.
Oh no, sell.
Sell.
Yeah.
Yep.
They won't make the 8.
Take the money.
Yeah, take the money. You know how many times I've been wrong in this game? So please.
I was very happy, man, tipping them on the weekend. I needed it. My tips were shocking before that. But interesting one.
Did you feel for when they kicked that goal? They zoned in onto the Carlton bench, and you just had to feel so sorry for them. And nothing's gone right for that club for so many years now. And it was like throw the paper up. Can we have any more worse luck than we were getting?
Yeah, I was watching Chris Judd on getting absolutely grilled on Footy Classified, and I just felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
Like, what can you say? You've said the same thing over and over again,
that's
but
right.
Maybe something's got to change there. But interesting one, Harley Bennell from Fremantle, Bennell, I should say. Sorry, huge prospect, some really good footy at the Gold Coast Suns. Obviously, a lot of the media reports, a lot of off-field incidents. What are you buying, selling, or you're holding on him if you're Freo?
I'm holding. It's an investment, and some of those off-field things, you got to work at what the actual issue is. You just can't say, well, out you get. Let's work because they are human, And it was interesting. We were talking to Steve Jackie earlier about sort of yesteryear and the fun people had off the field, and nowadays because of the media and the pressure and the tension they're all under. You know, it's so quick to, you know, that they just whack them straight in the paper, and quite often, you know,
they crucify them.
It's a storm.
Yeah.
You know.
And we spoke about his brother just in the country segment, kicking the final goal to beat Angaston on the weekend. But Justin Westhoff, quick to jump off him.
Well, you know, please, can you take him out from full forward and just put him where he won his best and fairest, and that was around the ball and around the back line. The delivery in the forward line was especially after half time, was embarrassing. You know, like, I reckon there was a couple of Richmond players that they must have looked at their Guernsey going, I must have a pork Guernsey on, because they keep kicking to me.
Yeah.
And look, it doesn't matter who's up there. You know, if you can't deliver the ball, and with the numbers coming back on you as quickly as they do, you got no chance.
No, I agree.
But he's so good as that
so talented
play around the, you know, that link-up player. He's a good kick. He's a strong kick.
He's the Tom Lynch. He's
exactly.
He's Port Adelaide's Tom Lynch, and they're trying to play him out of full forward. Yeah. So you're saying hold?
I'm saying sell on the forward line. Let's buy him back on the ball where he won his best and fairest.
So coaching change.
Well, no coaching change, because of the fact there's issues behind that as well. No Charlie Dixon, they've lost some players, and he's always been a stopper for him, hasn't he? He always seems to be the go-to, and he's at the moment he's the go-to because they haven't got a player to go up there.
Yep. Yeah. No, absolutely, mate. All done for another week. The stock report.
I'm sweating.
Only going to get harder and harder by the looks. It's certainly ramping it up.
So, yeah, of course, thanks very much to Taylor Collison's really great supporters, and, of course, David Pittman. So, thanks very much again for joining us this week. We've had a lot of fun, had some great guests, and thanks again to the Alma Hotel. Brilliant, and some of our, it's great doing it live. It's absolutely fantastic to get a lot of fun people having a bit of a laugh and enjoying the show. So, we look forward to seeing you next week.